for him. But also, I like adding that piece in because when you talk about flat fee plus performance, guess what you think the prospect is thinking? Oh, this is probably going to happen. So we actually, literally how we present our price will dictate the belief that a prospect is going to have based on what they will believe our incentive structure is. If he just said, hey, I'm 100% commission, then people will be like, holy cow, that's an amazing offer. And a lot of people do that because it is such an amazing offer. But how can we dial this back to find the sweet spot? Because plenty of these musicians might not have been good. And some of the clients that you might work with might not actually be successful. So we have to balance our risk here. But still having an element of performance still drives that conviction. Now, what we did that I think is kind of clever, and this is my preferred way of doing things if I ever have the option, is having an A-B offer. And so you can A-B anything. Hint, it's coming out of my next book. I'm talking about this. But whenever you have an offer, if you say, would you like chocolate vanilla? Do you want to start Monday or Tuesday? Do you want to have a male or female masseuse? You can always A-B your offer. All right, and so the B offer that we made here was $25,000 with 0 commission. Now, what is this offer? This offer is an anchor because now it makes the $5,800 offer seem like a steal. So that was the main thing we did to break him out of the hourly billing. Now you might be like, well, he might not sell as many. Well, guess what we did earlier? We've got him a whole bunch more traffic and we got way more people to opt in and we already triaged to the best clients. See how this is all stacking together? So the fourth problem that came up is like, okay, he didn't have a sales process. Now he was good at selling, but he didn't have any kind of process in place to make it a sales motion that is repeatable. And so if your conversions right now are hit or miss and you're not sure what's going on, it's usually because you're missing a sales flow. And so everything was happening ad hoc. So some leads came through Instagram, others booked random calls through Calendly. And to be fair, I'm not hating on him. Like he's doing a great job and it's small business. We're starting out. That's how it works, right? But if you're in the situation, you have a huge amount of opportunity here by just cleaning this stuff up. So the founder was actually treating every call like a legal consultation. And so he was actually charging the $250 for the call up front because it was an hour of his time, which for me, I'm like, oh my God, we're missing out on so many opportunities because we haven't positioned this in any kind of valuable way. It's just like, hey, pay for an hour of my time and then I'll sell you more hours of my time. Not a fan. Instead, I'd rather qualify prospects up front, have them watch a structured sales presentation to make sure that they are qualified for the product or service that we're trying to sell, then sell that thing all up front and then provide the service. And so what this does is this actually matches to what a high intent lead, how they actually want to buy. They want to know that you're legit. They want to know that you have a process. This isn't your first rodeo. And you demonstrate that even before you do your services. How someone is sold will dictate how legit they think you are. Here's what we implement inside the business to fix the sales motion. So number one is we put a VSL, that was 5 to 7 minutes. If you don't know what that is, it's a video sales letter. All it is basically explaining who, what, where, when, why, this is what we do, and then frequently asked questions. You don't need to overcomplicate this. A lot of people think that there's some big black box of magic that like only these super secret ninja, marketers understand. You just answer the questions in the language that they present to you on sales calls. So the normal question someone asks on calls about your products and your services, you take all those questions, you say it back to them in the video and say, a lot of people ask this question. This is how we answer it. A lot of people ask this question. This is how we answer it. That's it. That's all we're doing. Again, it doesn't need to be super long, but it will help qualify customers and you will see a dramatic lift if you only do this. The rumors are true. My next book, $100 Million Money Models, is coming out and I'm launching it at a live event. And at the event, which you can register for free, I'm going to show you how to do 4 things. 1, get more customers to spend more money in less time with you over and over again. And the craziest thing of all is that I've been planning on a secret project for multiple years. And every single person who shows up live is going to get one. And I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you that it's less than a Bitcoin and more than an NFT, and every single person who shows up live gets one. But you got to be there live August 16th. I'll see you there. The second thing we did is we implement BIN.